Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Cyberknight's Flashpoint. Let's see, so we've got a heist coming up in a couple of days. This is just a hack. Is it just a hacker one? I think it's just a hacker mission. I think that's a hacker mission. And we got this one, which is it's a rescue and escort mission. Quite a lot of money for that one. Well, we can get into the hacker one. I might just wait for it to come up on the timeline. Stuff's gonna be sort of coming ready to upgrade. I don't have a lot of cash, so I'm probably just gonna make sure that room utilities are sort of up to scratch, like this, for example. But yeah. Hype limit break for William the Wave Williams. Let's have a look. Increased ferocity, so he gets +1 strength, +2 melee accuracy, and 0.2, well, an extra 0.1 action point. I mean, that seems good. I mean, you either take the base strength, or strength plus lots of other stuff as well. So we'll do that. Nice one, William. Oh, hello. Oh, this is exposure. Okay, so Origami Joe's... He has two... Let's see if we can get a better option for him than losing it, because I sell a lot of stuff to him. So he either goes into hiding, or something worse could happen later, including him dying. We're not that close to a limit break, like a influence one. All right, fine. We're going to lose him for 18 days. I think that's probably the less bad option there. Neither one's great, obviously. But we've got a new gun now as well, what I was building. I can't get anything else going than NFAB just now due to money constraints. Okay, so look, Figgy's out getting cyber surgery. She's not got it equipped with the dex. This means Static Jam is going to be our hacker for this mission. Looks like she's got that in already. We'll just give her a couple. She can actually take the new gun. I mean, it's fairly pointless, this level 4 legendary Raptor. I say pointless just because... Actually, let's have a look at it, because I put a couple of things on it. Did it get any intrinsic stuff? Critical hits against a surprise target cause nearly double damage. Just general critical hits cause more. So, yeah, so it's got this extra crit damage thing and like a built-in silencer. I mean, it's a pretty cool weapon. I think the last pistols I had were like level 2, so that's a lot better than what I was using. I'm just kind of giving her stuff so it doesn't say under-equipped, but I think as we know, generally you don't get interrupted on these missions. Now I'm out of a couple of like the juice things that she uses, so we'll get some more blue juice. It's 8k each. I don't have a huge amount of money. Let's buy a few though. And the turco juice as well. We'll just get a couple of those. Where's the blue juice? There we are. Cool. So she can go out and do that mission. Maybe we might as well do it now, to be quite honest. Do we want to worry about the heat? Not really. I think we'll be fine. There we go. Static Jam's ready to go out. Looks good. You know what to do, Static Jam. Jack in and get cutting. Oh, this rush never gets old. Dropping in. 4 missions we have to spike the CPU. We don't have a map for this one, so I mean, it's not huge, so that's not too bad. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do these to set up a scan. I mean, I suspect it's going to be like this one. Maybe we'll do this first, this kind of loop here, and then we'll go head up these branches after that. Let's connect. What do we got? I'll do those in that order. Someone asked me to go... So this is the first episode I've filmed since the commenter put in the request, but someone wanted me to kind of explain the hacking a little more as I do it, as I kind of rush through a bit at this point. But basically you come in on this node, you have various software programs with limited numbers of uses per upload to your deck. So I have 2 uses of this unload program. I just used it to get rid of the ice on this this node, which has various negative effects. They're different negative effects, the ice, but you use these programs to like deactivate them or destroy them. I generally deactivate, it's a bit easier. Unless it's the CPU where you need to destroy them. And then you kind of move around this map. Different nodes do different things. This is quite a nasty one. Security checkpoint. So we can see this ice does 10% damage to my connection, which is currently at 84% strength. If I take any action, and this one just prevents me moving anywhere until it's disabled. I'm going to scan again though, because sometimes you get traps that are invisible until you're at full scan. See, now I'm at 74 because I scanned, so we'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. And you can see like a couple of little pips have moved off the programs that I used. Now I suspect this is the CPU because it hasn't revealed itself. So the question is, do I want to go in and do stuff now? And I think I will, because what I'll do is I'll use this item to give myself plus 20 AP. And I'm going to put in this one, which prevents the next ice from doing anything. So we can come here, scan this. So it prevents program loading until disabled or destroyed. I'm gonna. Okay. So I can't load in my scan now. That's why I can't scan this again. I think I'm just gonna do this special skill, which does 60 to 75 HP damage to every ice in the node. So let's do that. I do have to scan again, but I can load this in. Triggered if you load. Okay, so it didn't quite kill that, but I'm gonna use my attack program to get rid of that now. I'm going to load in my scan. We're going to scan it again. I still have a trap. If you exit this node, so we're going to attack that again. So my security tally is going up because I'm doing all this stuff. We're going to scan again. So finally at 2 out of 2 scans on this without any more ice doing anything. We can spike the CPU, which is the main objective of this mission. Digital destruction, I am. The CPU's been spiked and the virus has been deployed. Well played, now let's get you out of there. Okay, but we've got a couple, this is only turn 1, so I've got a little more time before I have to do anything. I could go here. I haven't got much AP, but I could maybe give myself a bit more. Prevents connection use, that's fine. So if we get rid of that. I'm going to scan again, 2 out of 2. If I end the turn here, it'll kick me out because of the type of node this is. So I might go here, and I'm going to use my other null op just to kill all this ice. I actually didn't kill that one, which is the one I wanted it to kill. But it's okay. This is kind of like a safe resting point, so I'm just going to take that, and we'll end our turn there. Okay, so I'm going to load in the programs that we lost. I'm going to head up to this one. 10% damage to connection. We're getting a bit low on the connection. So yes, we'll do that. Get rid of that. Scan again. So we have a node here that's probably got information on, and it does, like these files that we're going to take. I'm going to put the turco juice on. I might as well. And then we're going to scan again. So there was a trap. Triggered if you download a file. Okay. So we'll get rid of both of those. And load that back in. We're going to download the 3 files. And there's probably a similar thing here. I'm going to take a bit more AP. I'm going to take my last turco juice thing as well, so I don't get zapped by the next ice. When we scan. Okay. So we've got an information node there, which is nice. So let's get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Load that back in, jump in, scan. I got relocated. Okay. Not too much of an issue. I'm going to come back. There's probably a trap on this. There's another trap, I mean, there generally is. But let's disarm the one that relocates us. Scan again. See, there was another one. Prevents down. No, this one triggered if you use a program. Okay, Okay, so I'm gonna... Doesn't say if I upload a program, so I'm gonna take that. Disarm, do that. And I just have enough to download all 3 of these actually before I've run out of AP, and I'm just gonna eject because we're done here. So that was in 2 turns. That's pretty good. And now we're just gonna exit and complete the mission. Nice and quick. Oh, I have to extract. So it's no, I guess if you haven't seen it before, it looks complicated, but it's not really. It's just a case of using scan to see what you're about to run into and having the right kind of counter to whatever defenses are on the nodes that you go through. And that's about it, really. Right, we got some files, we got a bit of cash. Not a hugely lucrative one, but 400 odd K, it's not too bad. I'm going to see if any of those files can be minted. We do have one. Those are the... Oh, I could put a legendary one in. Oh no, wait. So my rare... Yeah, okay, now that's... I don't know how to come back out of that screen without exiting it fully. I naturally hit escape and it kicks me back out to the main thing. So, could be worth up to $500,000 this, if we're lucky. We've got about a 33% chance of that happening, I think. Let's mint it. It's going to make Research Compendium Alpha. Going to files now. Research. I think it's this one. It's actually worth 504. It's pretty good. It's not part of a set, so we're free to sell that. Now, I think given our money situation, I'm actually just going to take the cash rather than favors. So let's sell it to Honeybean for 654. That's basically doubled our money on that one file. So I take it back. That was quite a lucrative mission that we did. Let's see if there's any others. There's no others there. Have I got any accounts or blue accounts I want to sell? I'm going to keep the blueprints. I did, after the last mission, I did go through and kind of sell all the blueprints. I thought I was pretty free to sell. Yeah, I'm going to have a quick look at stress. I don't have anyone in the stress de-stressor at the moment. We're doing alright, to be honest. I think keeping people available is probably worth more to us than losing like that 20% of that 30% stress. How are we doing in the manager room here? Yeah, I mean, I would like, if I get it up again, what does it do? Adds a bench. That's all it does. I'm assuming if I keep upgrading that at some point this will maybe exceed 20%. But maybe, given our current levels of stress, maybe that's just managing itself at the moment. Let's have a conversation. FSC is trying to stake out a little corner of our turf. I need you to kick them in the teeth with an alpha strike. They've taken over a fortified position right in the boundary zone, just trying to push our edge a little. The Free Streets Compact is testing out if we're too weak to push back. We need to send a clear message. Well, they'll be well aware that they've overstepped and that you're coming for them. Yeah, you're right about that. You won't have the element of surprise on your side. They aren't expecting you. They'll be ready for some Warner Brown strike squad, not a proper Cyber Knight and co. Maybe able to make that hit for you. Pure combat. I quite like these. It is quite map dependent how much I like them. I quite like that one where we were like in a corporate office and it was like basically one long corridor that we could hold down and just kill anything that came near us. So we got, this is actually the next one that's due. Okay. I'm tempted to do it quite soon, you know. Let's have a look at planning it. Yes, I was hoping for this. So if we get a favour from Boxer, who owes us 5 favours, we can take 5 mercs in. So that's good. The heat thing, I'm okay with, because even if it generates a lot of heat, this mission, I have quite a few tokens to reduce that at the moment, so I think that'll be okay. Let's get our 5 mercs in place, and then I'll maybe put someone in the sim trainer for this one, so they get XP as well. So it's pure combat. So we want our pure combat guys. So that means Hacksaw, Lime, let's see, Naren, definitely Little Jim, and we want a sniper. I can't remember who I took out last time. I think it may have been Lion. So we'll take Hades. And that probably means Lion goes in the sim trainer. Actually, she's got the gun, although I may just have equipped it on her to like check out its stats and stuff and mods. So I don't think that means anything. I'm just going to back out, and we're going to put, I think, Lion into the sim trainer, because I noticed he was level 11, and pretty much everyone else at this stage is 12. Actually, I don't know how many benches I've got. How many benches do I have in the sim trainer? 1 bench. Yeah, I've got this quite low level at the moment, haven't I? But that's okay. We're going to put Lion in so he catches up on the XP front a little bit. There we go. So 8 days in there. It's not great, but actually, I think that means he only misses. Well, he could be back for this one. I could even delay this one by a couple of days using one of my tokens, so it's not too worrying, honestly. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to pause here while I fit these guys out. Okay, here's our squad. Looking pretty good. Everyone's got really nice primary weapons. Most have got good secondary weapons, and everyone's got good armor, so I'm pretty happy with things. Let's see what sort of map. Now, it's against a gang, so I'm assuming it's not an office. Yeah. Looks like some sort of waste ground thing. We're on the ground here. Karina Hatter wants this done quickly, so let's wrap it up already. Well, in that case, we're almost done here. Try to get clear of that entry point. It's exposed, and the free street's compact. Might try to catch you in a pincer by reinforcing behind you. Weapons hot. We're going in. Alright, let's have a look at the map. They're all quite central at the moment. Now, that is an entry point. So she's right about that. Nothing down here is relevant. Yeah, I mean, they could presumably come in from any of these entrances. There's a little sniper nest there that they're dug into. That's a bit annoying. I mean, that's probably the sort of position we want to be holding, which makes this a bit interesting. This to me doesn't feel like a good map for this kind of mission from our perspective. I mean, okay, what have you got? If you're a sniper, that's a really bad place for you to be. I think it is a sniper. She's probably just going to sit up there and go for us. So, what have we got that could deal with her? Unfortunately, I don't have line of sight for my sort of beam attack. Ooh. I can see what that looks like, I guess. I mean, with his gun, he's actually got quite a good shot chance. He's actually got more chance of that than with his beam weapon. But it... Can attack with final AP. I mean, it might be worth him just taking the shot here, honestly. And then we'll use the beam weapon to get a second attack in. Yeah, that wasn't bad. And then use that. It's only 45%. What else could we do? Yeah, we'll leave that for now. Damn, he hit. Didn't kill, but she's pretty low. I think it was a pretty good turn, Little Jim, honestly. Lime's not going to get a lot done there, I don't think. I don't want to stay away from that sniper. If we can get him into sort of full cover there. I mean, he'd be vulnerable to this guy, but we can put the link watch on even though he's got no AP. And maybe just kind of cover that route to him. Because this is a melee, they'll run in as well. So if we kind of just put that on like there. Now Hades. We can get your view on that sniper. That'd be pretty good. Alright, let's see what the... I should have put the Pathfinder on. Let's see what your chances of that. 63 is not bad. I'll put the skull shot on so that if this kills... Yeah, she gets the AP back, so we can move her somewhere a bit more favourable. I might sort of keep her covering this kind of channel up here. Like if she's in this zone, she could even put a Death Watch on those two up there. Now that we got... I think Ooh, yeah, that's not great. Maybe I won't bother. Because they're going to run straight from this angle, aren't they? I think what I'm going to want to do is run her up to this level, and then she should have fairly good visibility across a lot of the rest of the map. So let's push in and help Naren do that, although maybe... Hacksaw. Yeah, you can't get a good view on these guys, but he could maybe put an Overwatch on. Don't really like it. I'm gonna... Just gonna move them in there, and then I'll put Overwatch kind of on this like ramp stairs area, because I'm pretty sure this melee is gonna run in. It's not got great coverage, but I'll tell you what, there is just a little sliver where it crosses there. And then we got Naren. Difficult to know what the rest are going to do. I think I kind of just want to grab this sort of central bit and then hold it, I think. So, with Naren, I might just kind of move her up. There we go. I'm glad we got rid of the sniper. That was a little sniper nest there. Wasn't nice to have straight off the bat there. Cheese next. So this is the melee. They're going to run in. Do get a shot on. I don't know if that's a kill. I don't think it was, but it did stop them in their tracks, so that's good. I should have put the Death Watch on, but he's not doing anything, so... There we go. Pretty good. Nice chunk of damage. Wasn't a kill, but, you know, kind of everything. First wave reinforcements. Over there, more... no, that's Scottish. Hang on. Over there, more incoming. Now, Lime, you've got two possible targets here. Now, I'm quite tempted to use Gun Cutter. So, if I move them in... So this takes 3 AP. If I just hit... Yeah, it's a pretty wide arc. You can see you can already hit 2 of these. So if I get him into an area where he can see that third guy, like, say there. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, we're not hitting them now, but we are hitting and killing both of these, so... Let's do it. Oh, we missed one. Damn it. Okay, well, let's just pull him back. He got one. He got the high health one. So, it'd be great if Gun Cutter was like a 360 thing. But anywho, probably use our little sidearm for this one. 67. I'll take it. Now. It's 2 AP to fire. But if I was to do auto, so for 1 AP, can I get? I think I can. I'm going to try full auto on these guys. Nice, 2 kills. Well done, Hacksaw. He's obviously exposed, but I don't think it'll be too problematic to get rid of this guy. Little Jim. Who's this? That's Uda. He is actually going to go next. So can Little Jim get to within a point where he could attack this guy? I mean, he could take a shot, maybe. Could stun him. No, he's just out of range. But he's got 73%. That's actually not bad. That should have been enough. There we go. Little Jim doing well. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Is that all his turn? Yeah, okay. Well, luckily Naren's next. So I'm pretty sure we can kill this guy. Yep. Now when is... Okay, so car 2 is next. So I'm actually going to put... They're a melee. I'm actually going to put Overwatch on to cover Hades. Okay, they got up to Hades. They didn't attack though, so that was lucky. It's a shame Hades is so low down the initiative order this time. Very unlike her. I'm going to be too close to use this, but we can maybe withdraw to a point where we can. Like that. Little Jim's acting first. I'm tempted to go and finish off this one. So we could use his dash. Make a... Yeah. Okay, that's for 1. 9 meters. Can it... Is that enough? It's not quite enough. If we go 1 more. One little gem. Now what do these guys like to do? I mean, they're probably going to come up round here. These are kind of running in this way. I'm going to pull Little Jim back a little bit. I kind of like want him to like maybe round here as like sort of a mobile finisher. Interesting. Yeah, so he is coming that way. Lime. Bring you up and... well... He's going to be a little bit vulnerable. Well, he is covered from that angle. I think that's okay. I won't put Link Watch on. These guys aren't going to get that close on this turn. I wonder if he could maybe get in here, because they're going to have to run in here and down these stairs and up this one. So if Lime is somewhere like this, you'd actually have quite a good shot down on these guys, I think. Doubtful that Hacksaw can get anywhere useful. I'd quite like to reload his weapon. So let's bring him here, and then I'll use the 2 AP reload on the E-rifle. Overwatch, yeah, they got so far to go. I don't think it would be that useful. I mean, if he could... Oh, he can actually cover that zone. Yeah, okay. No, that seems good, actually. Hades. I think I'm going to run you up to the sniper spot. As much as we can. Damn! Aaron, can you get a we can actually get a shot on this guy from here. Let's do that. 73. I will take it. Yeah. This guy might run down here. So we could cover it. Ooh, nasty. Okay. I can't remember Little Jim's voice. He was just quite gentle, wasn't he? Keep your heads down. More enemies incoming. Looks fairly well set up for a grenade. Should he just maybe run in and... What happens if he runs in and does that? You gonna do it? Okay. Another one. So we get one back. How are we doing for AP? We've still got 3 AP. Okay. Does he get what? He does. Oh no, he doesn't get one back then. He is on 2 AP. He could just... Okay, this one must have big armor. Maybe I'll hit them with a Vorpal. Not quite close enough. So I am going to stun you. Oh, it's a bot. That's probably why. Okay. Good work, little Jim. It's a Hades. We can get a decent line of sight on some of these. That was good. 11%. Okay, that's not so good. I mean, that looked like a blue line, but it's inside optimal range apparently, so... maybe that one. There we go. 73. Why don't we... Weak spot. Hopefully get the kill. We do. Yeah, we'll put Death Watch on. Why not? Now, Lime, you... Interesting. Oh. Yeah. 78%. Can't see the other guy. We could do this one. Get the kill. This one line. That looks okay. Is he going to move? No. So he can see us, we can't see him. See him from there. I don't know if he'll be technically behind cover from there, though. How many others we got? So we got one there, one there. Is it just the 3 now? It's not too bad. Maybe come there and put the Overwatch on from this angle. If he's one of those, will target him. I don't know what this guy's doing. He's not doing anything. So Naren, can we do anything about this this guy over here? 100% with the shotgun. Seems good. What do we put on the bio bullet? Got some nice shred. Oh, we don't have enough ammo. Well, let's reload. Damn. Good work, Naren. Little Jim. I think I'm going to maybe run Little Jim in towards this guy. It's just, he's not doing anything, so... kind of just get him into cover initially. It's probably going to come out now. Damn, crit. So he can do that and doesn't get hit by the Overwatch. If we were to try that, we'd get hit with Overwatch. 42% hard cover. I'm gonna delay for now because we might be able to just get this guy. 48, I mean, it's not great. I'll take it. Dug in right there, isn't he? Yeah, I might just have to take a couple of turns to come in. I will put the Overwatch down though. Just can't see this guy. Oh. Spot there. 21. Okay. It's, well, it's not great. I can do that to gain a little bit more. Yeah, unsurprisingly, really. Just in case. 45. We could probably do better. Plomp. Gym heal up. This guy might be the last guy. It's been a few turns since reinforcements came in. So we could start moving a little gym around a little bit. Hopefully we're going to get him fairly soon. 55. Don't think I can boost that in any way. He's... Flush. Oh, we got him. Is that it? It's over. The FSC are done. Don't discount them yet. I'm on the team clear of the kill zone and full guard. Let's move. Nice. Cool. I like the heavy combat missions. It's a fun way to sort of cut loose and just give them hell, you know. Yes. Again, they're taking a huge cut of our pay, but you know it adds up. Talking of, we've got some level ups as well, which is rather nice. So if anyone's got 2 points, we can. Yeah. So Hades. God, I forget what I was saving up for. I don't think it was that. It was probably not that. I was definitely saving up for something that costs 2, if I can work out what it was. Yeah, I don't know if it was that. What was I going to upgrade? So I guess I don't know if that extra 10-degree firing angle is that good. I'm going to pause while I think about this. Hang on. I think she's a level or 2 away from being able to add another talent. And I really quite like Nest, where you, for 0 cost, buff yourself with plus 25% stealth crit chance and 25% chance, 25% of ballistic as extra pure damage until the end of next turn. I would like to add that. It would be 3 points away from adding. So if I could do like the path leading up to it this time, and then add it at either I forget if it's level 13 or 14 where you get another ability, but I'm gonna do that. It's not particularly exciting, but we'll do that. I'd like to add that. All those upgrades that I think I was saving for, none of them really stood out to me this time for whatever reason. Now Lime actually can add another. Was I building towards anything for him? Was it this? Buff yourself with plus 10% ballistic damage, and while buff is active, every time you fire a revolver in single shot mode, instantly reload one bullet. Doesn't work with Fanning or Gun Carter. Buff and reload last until end of next turn. I quite like that. That's probably what I was going to take. So let's train that. He's level 13, yes. I think next level Hades will be able to do that. Okay. Heat did go up, but not so much that we need to worry about reducing it, I don't think. Although I do have 3 tokens, so... I mean, might as well, to be honest. It's 3 days till we get another one. That's fine. So we've got a bit of cash to play with now. Oh, Little Jim is injured. He did take a couple of shots to the head. Simple treatment. Dr. Ash. Now, in terms of cyber surgery, I can add a couple. I've got the cash now to do it. Who doesn't have it? I could maybe add something to Marcus. Maybe someone who went out on the last one. Just looking at who has less hardware than other people. I think maybe Marcus is a candidate. So let's see what we could add to him. I'll just pause while I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I'll take this one. So he gets a little extra move speed, plus 5% mitigated move speed, and that's important because the next one I have my eye on will reduce his speed, so that'll mitigate it. We'll take that. We have 1 slot available. Okay, I think the other guy has a slot available still. So who else? We could have a look at. Have a look at Lime. See what Lime could do. I'll pause again. And it's quite an easy choice, to be honest. I think this long one I want on everyone because it, boosts strength, reaction, will, 40 hit points, and mitigated move penalty. So, yeah. But he's actually got 2 slots. Interesting. Okay, so I could do someone else as well. Maybe we'll do Naren as well then. She already has that, so let me see what else I'm going to input. I'm going to put in this one, I think. Strength and reaction at +3. Seems alright. Okay, so there's quite a lot of people out doing cyber surgery at the moment. 6, in fact. But I'm sure we'll be able to put a mission together for the next one. Lots of people are recovering, so let's just spin on time a little bit. Okay, I can get some more tasks going. So, what are we looking at? Well, obviously I can't get that nano scrubber going, but it's got a bit of headroom there now, which is good. Counter intel, how are you doing? That's fine. Going. I'd like another bench there potentially. What about the nanofab? That can go as well. That's all good. I could upgrade this again. We'll take up. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. It's not that expensive. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, we've got another task we could do. Okay. So this, what is 80k? What does this do for us? Token generation's quicker. We get an extra token. Yeah, why not? Why not? Still keep going. Ball rings back. Influence break, okay. Oh, no. Oh, spend 1 charge to increase his service's armor blueprints to level 2. Could do. Or... I mean, anything that increases services I think is worth doing. End of the day. What does this do for us? Extra token. Not for half our money. Triage could probably get that. So if this was to upgrade, yeah, I mean, yeah. If there's nothing else I can do, I guess maybe. Barracks is done. What was Serpentine's voice? Can't remember now. I made some friends down near the spaceport, and it didn't cost too much of your United Digis to get that package airborne. That's the way it's got to be done. Every smuggler finds the paths to make the goods flow. 2 favors. Nice. Okay. A new conversation. Let's do that. My insider's willing to steal a prototype Ultratech nanofab stabilizer formula. Just loot the files in the set. It's a jealously guarded Ultratech secret for the moment, but isn't likely to last. Okay, the formula ones. Hades is talking, so that probably means it's a full group mission. Canvass the facility, search loot boxes. Okay. What's the payday on that? Not too bad. This one, I think we'll still hold off this because yeah, I might even push it back because, well, I think Lionel will be back, but it is a bit tight. Maybe I'll push it back. That's not the one. It's a counter intel. That's not it. Is it field? It's field ops, isn't it? So if we do this one, push it back by 2 days. Yeah. There we go. So we'll definitely have Lion back in time for that. I can never remember which ones I've actually done all the proper upgrades on. We'll do this conversation, then we'll end it. Influence limit break with potato. Ooh, Cyberdex level 4, yes please. Ooh, or we could use this to get programs to level 3 and Cyberdex to level 4. So that's actually, oh, she doesn't have a token for that. Oh well, would have been good. But that may mean that our ooh, let's have a look. So the current one I'm using is, I think it's a level 3. Is this one? So I've got a rare level 2 now. I can just about afford. So extra armor, action boost, is that action points? Yeah, so 20 more action points, 60 more sort of upload program speed, almost doubles our active memory. Extra program, max program rating 7. Yeah, I mean we're getting that, aren't we? So thank you, potato. In terms of the programs, I mean, yeah, I kind of went off using these. Now we've got a better deck, I wonder if it becomes more doable. I can certainly get programs I don't currently have, because I can load up a couple more now. I call it the decoy, actually. It does annoy me when programs unload my programs. For 60k, let's grab that. That's kind of like an armor thing. Yeah. It's alright. It's relatively minor, I think. Oh, I could have got... What was this one do? I guess it's better. I probably should have used that, because the... God darn it! Alright, I'll take number 2 then. Nuke. Not sure. What's this one? That's another... I quite like... You know what? I quite like these ones that... They kind of just... You load them up and they just sit there passively doing stuff. That actually seems really good. Like, this will just make it way more damaging. 50k. Okay, I'm going to take that. And now if we look at, for instance... I'm just going to do static... No, actually, let's do Fig. Because she doesn't have a deck currently. So we'll do this. Let's equip your deck. We'll go with the new one. So we've got our 5 programs here. I can add all these. Although I obviously don't need the level 1 one now. So let's install that. And that. Could even do more. But that works for me right now. I don't know if you can sell programs once you've got them. Maybe I can. Sell that to get a little bit of cash back. There we go. Alrighty. Well, let's do this conversation. My agent inside FSC is about to be exposed. I need you to help them defect to make it out safely, carrying a final cache of secrets. Things have gotten too hot and it's time to come home. My agent stuck it out for a long time, but the walls are finally closing in. Their cover's about to be blown. Okay, so is this a... boosted... It's a VIP job, so this is... oh, no, maybe it is find and extract. Let's have a look. Okay. Get close enough to the defector, give them the signal to run for it, then cover their... Okay, so this is pretty much the same as this one. And, you know, find someone and extract them. This is worth a lot of money, though. Plus 3 favors is quite nice. And the 9 gold cubes, yeah. Okay, but we'll leave it there for today, I think. When we come back next time, we'll go into salvage deflection. And, yeah. Do that mission. But thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, if you could hit that like button, that would be fantastic. Do leave a comment as well. Let me know what you think about the game and series so far. I'm still really enjoying it. Hopefully you're enjoying watching it. Let me know. And if you're watching this and not yet subscribed to the channel, if you could do that, that'd be fantastic. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.